Telangana's IT and Industries Minister Rama Rao said the state will have the country's first integrated rocket design, manufacturing and testing facility in Hyderabad by Skyroot Aerospace. The Hyderabad-based startup, incubated at T-Hub, launched the country's first private rocket. The state IT minister Tarakarama Rao has assured the startup of complete support for establishing the facility to design, manufacture, and test rockets in the state. He participated in a program organized at T-Hub to celebrate Skyroot Aerospace's successful launch of the Vikram-S rocket. The Hyderabad-based startup, incubated at T-Hub, launched the country's first private rocket. Skyroot Aerospace became the first privately held company in India after the space sector was opened for the private players by the Union government in 2020. Skyroot Aerospace wants to build high-technology, low-cost, reliable launch vehicles. Its co-founders Chandana and Naga Bharat previously worked with the Indian Space Research Organisation, Isro, as rocket scientists for about a handful of years before starting up in 2018. The minister expressed pride and happiness that a space tech company from Hyderabad broke all the barriers. He said only a few companies across the world aced rocket science and achieved success in the first go. The global space economy is valued at just over $450 billion, out of which India's share is roughly about 2%. The key to increasing India's contribution to the global space output lies with the private sector. The Government of India opened the space sector to private enterprises and made room for sharing Isro know-how and infrastructure with private players. In 2021, Skyroot formally signed up with Isro. By entering into an agreement with the Department of Space on 2 February, it secured access to Isro's facilities and technical expertise as they went about developing their launch vehicles. Over a year later, in June 2022, the Hyderabad-based startup signed an agreement, MO, with the Indian National Space Promotion and Authorization Center, InSpace, which enabled the launch of its rockets from the Isro spaceport.
Already launched a space tech policy, and as you've just requested Pawan, and I have promised Pawan and Bharat that they should not be sending their rockets elsewhere. They should be designed, they should be manufactured, they should be tested all in Telangana, and I promise you to get that land. What are we calling it? What are we calling this facility? You say, you gave me a name. Per Jeppa Vindaka. What are we calling the facility? Integrated India's first integrated design, manufacturing and testing facility based in Telangana, and that will be Skyroot's facility from Telangana. I'll make it happen soonest. We'll break ground.